Well, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Once again, we are back. And I am Craig, your host for today. We are talking about this is a mentorship MIT Minute Training Group, whereas we're discussing ideas, information on recovery that deals with mentoring men that represent the household or representing whatever factors of life that a man will enter. And so therefore we felt the need to focus on the recovery aspect of men and how to implement some ideas of what it means to be a mentor or mentee, and to be a role model, to be a leader, be someone that can represent the community at large. And so today we're going to bring you an article from greenhillrecovery.com, greenhillrecovery.com. All right. And so without further ado, also this month is Recovery Awareness Month, dealing with substance abuse, whether alcohol or drugs. All right, Giovanni, what's up, man?
How you doing, man?
Good, man. I'm glad you can make it again.
It's all good.
Everything all right?
Yeah, man.
Good. That's the paper right there we're gonna be talking about. And so, yeah, I got my man here, Giovanni. He's come to be with us today to sit in and get some information. And so, what are we going to talk about today? All right, so we're going to click on that, and today we're going to basically talk about how mentorship helps in recovery. How mentorship helps in recovery. This is a mentorship support group. We're going to be talking about recovery as it pertains to mentoring. All right, and it says, let's see. First topic we're going to deal with: what does a recovery mentorship means? All right, what does it mean? A recovery mentorship, and that is recovery can be a challenging process, but you don't have to go through it alone. All right, you don't have to do it alone. You can have someone walk with you through the process step by step. All right, there are many valuable resources available if you struggle with substance abuse and trying to get sober. One of those resources is Recovery Mentorship Program. A recovery mentor is someone who can provide you with support and guidance as you pursue recovery. Those who have recovered from addiction can make a good mentor. Let me read that again. Those who have recovered from addiction can make a good mentor and can provide you with some additional support as you go through the recovery process. And you may ask, well, how can a recovery guy be a good mentor? Well, if you are someone who have lived experience and who are still going through the process of recovery, you may link up with a mentor who has already been through the same steps that you are going through presently. And therefore, a mentor can help you navigate through the process much easier so that you don't have to go through all the bumps and bruises. All right? So the next one we're going to talk about, and that is the purpose of a mentor. The purpose of a mentor. And it says, you let me know, Giovanni, when you want to read some. I ain't going to, hold the mic, but right now, if you want to sit back and listen in, that's fine too.
One page you, one page me.
Okay.
I mean, if it's cool.
One paragraph. I read one paragraph. You want to read this paragraph?
Okay, that's fine.
All right, let's go. Good.
The purpose of a mentor. Having a mentor can reinforce your journey down the path of sober living. One of the hardships that many people face when trying to get sober is accountability. A mentor can provide you with an additional level of accountability and give you someone you can talk to when times are tough. It can be helpful to hear from someone who understands what you are going through. Often, a mentor can provide you with helpful tips that work for them and keep you on the right track. The positive, the positive influence of a mentor bridges the gap between professional therapy and independent sobriety.
That's what it is. That's what it is, Giovanni. Exactly. And that's what I was trying to say earlier. With a recovery mentor, just as Giovanni just read, that person can help you along the way and can be an accountability partner. Someone can help you and understand what you're going through, things of that nature. So don't look at it from, oh, you have to be someone who never lived experience with drug or alcohol. Those are the only person that can be a mentor. That's not true, as you can see from this article, because each one reach one, each one teach one. So I may know something that I can share with Giovanni. Giovanni may know something that he can share with me. I don't know everything, and vice versa. All right, let's move on. Great job, Giovanni. Thank you. All right. What happens when you have a mentor? Remember, it says Recovery Mentorship Program can provide you with many resources on your path to sober living. A recovery mentor helps you plan your recovery, set goals, and guides you towards resources that will improve your life. The recovery process isn't easy, and I know that for a fact. The recovery process isn't easy. But the article says, but a mentor can be there with you along the way. When you are facing complex issues, your mentor can figure out creative solutions that you keep going, all right? So that you can keep going, solve your problems and follow through on your goals. Recovery mentors aim to help empower those that work with empower those they work with, show them their strengths, and guide them towards making self-directed choices that will lead to a better future. A mentor can be a positive influence in someone's life that could make all the difference. All right? And so we like to look at a mentor as somebody who gonna have your best interest at heart. Somebody who gonna, tell you right from wrong. Somebody who ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Somebody that's gonna be real with you. You know how people say, "Oh, let's keep it real." And so that aspect, all right. And so a mentor is someone who really invests their time and patience, and who are really someone who can identify with you. Not to say that all of our experiences are identical, but we have some shared. Me and Giovanni was talking about something the other day that we're not going to share on the screen, but we had some commonality, some experiences with people viewing us from a perspective that they thought we was bad influence on those who we was encountering, whether it's their loved ones or whatever. But that was their perspective, and they could have been right or they could have been wrong. However, him and I was just conversing, saying like, "Hey, I experienced this." He said, "You know what? I experienced the same thing." I was like, "Wow, okay." People don't have identical experiences, but we do have similarities. All right. And so if you want to read the next one, I'll put it on the board. All right.
Okay, let's go. What qualities make a good mentor?
Mhm.
Oftentimes, a good mentor is someone who has gone through the recovery process themselves. This aspect can make them more relatable and give them a better idea of what this experience is like for someone else. A mentor must also have a good interpersonal skills and thrive when helping others. A mentor needs to be willing to pursue education and training in the addiction field. If someone possesses all these qualities, they will be a valuable asset to help someone throughout the recovery process.
I like that last part. They will be a valuable asset. Giovanni, uh, I like that word so much, asset, as opposed to a liability. And so that gives more weight, it gives more value. Uh, it just gives such a profound definition when you can be an asset, when you can pour into someone, you can help someone, you can assist someone as opposed to always taking from someone. And that's why I like about recovery. When I wasn't in recovery, I was doing more taking from people, doing things, not adding value to people's lives. I was being more destructive. And so now that I'm in recovery, I'm able to give back. And so I like look at I'll let my community be the judge of, but I like to view myself as an asset to those who I come in contact with. And so, like I said, I don't know it all, but I will give you all that I do know to help you become a better person. All right, let's move on. Enough of me chit-chatting. All right, the benefits of a mentorship and recovery. Recovery mentorship programs have many benefits that can help someone while they are trying to get clean and sober. Studies have shown that peer support, which this is a peer support group, says studies have shown that peer support in the recovery process leads to higher success rates. All right, and so just want to give you that tidbit. So you want to read out the next one? I'll read the other one.
Yeah, I got
All right, cool.
meaningful connection. Those who struggle with substance abuse can feel disconnected from others. It can be tough to find people to relate to when you are going through a difficult time. A recovery mentor can become a meaningful connection and an integral part of someone's life when they are going through the recovery process. Having that sense of connectedness with the recovery program leads to higher success rates.
That's right. That's right. And so a mentor can become a meaningful connection, an intricate part that can work to change a person's life and bring about success rate. So meaningful connection, building relationships. A lot of times, I like to look at it when you don't know someone, or you'll be apprehensive to open up to a person or approach a person, because sometimes people give off a certain look, a demeanor, or a vibe where you may say, you know what, I'm not feeling that person, I'm just stay away. And then sometimes you may speak to the person, and y'all may start conversating, and you come to find out, say, you know what, that person looked one way, but the person is a really nice person. And so you never judge a book by its cover. All right. The next one is accountability. This is major as well. Mentorship program provide accountability throughout the recovery process. Checking in with the mentor at designated times throughout the week can be a good idea to keep someone engaged with the recovery process and accountable for their actions. A mentorship can guide you to make the right choices and keep going when times are tough. Have an accountability partner. My wife always tells me, she said, you know what, you need accountability partner. You need somebody that you can confide in at times, and she's right. She's right. She's absolutely right. Uh, so a lot of times when I'm conversing with different people, they may not know that they're my accountability partner. I might not say, hey, I need you to be accountability partner, but I may, in my own way, I'm utilizing our friendship as accountability to let me know of some things that I don't know. How can I make a difference and relationships. And that's what accountability partners are, building relationships so that you'll have a better relationship with your family, with friends, co-workers, uh, people that you may be in school with, or in other support groups. All right. The next one, Giovanni's on you.
Support. There will be bumps along the path of sober living. No, there will be bumps along the path to sober living. A mentor can help you through those times and be there to provide the necessary support. You don't have to go through this process alone. At times, everyone needs a positive influence or someone to lean on. A recovery mentor can just do that.
A positive influence, not negative influence. A positive influence, not somebody who's talk a good game, who say good things, but also back it up through their action, through their lifestyle. And so we have to be mindful, we have to be aware, not only what we say, but let our behavior be a reflection of the things that we say. And a lot of times it may be hard, especially when you coming out of addiction and you're in recovery and you're learning new, how should I say, new skills. You know, I might be coming out of recovery and I may have an anger issue. I may have a trust issue. I may have a issue dealing with abandonment. And so when we say abandonment, you know, a lot of times we as men, we have this stigma of not being around as fathers. You know, we may abandon our children or our family because we may not how to know how to cope with a life-giving situation because we may not be the breadwinner of the household, may have a job that's been so stressful that we're not able to be present because of our addiction. So there's many factors, but we have to be around positive people, all right, as opposed to negative influences. Let's go on. Let's see. We're doing good, Giovanni. Finding a mentorship for recovery. This is major. Finding a mentorship for recovery. And I'm quite sure a lot of people run into this dilemma because of whatever reason. But let's see what the article says. The most common method to finding a mentor is attending recovery meetings. Most recovery meetings will encourage peer support and mentorship programs. As you attend meetings, you will likely identify someone who you think would be a positive mentor for you. It's important to look for someone with who you get along with, that's key, and who you think will be a positive influence on your recovery. For a mentorship to work effectively, both the mentor and mentee must be actively engaged with the process and be accountable to the other person. Right? And so, as a mentor, if I'm mentoring somebody or somebody mentoring me, I want them to be attentive. You know, if I come with a difficult problem and I'm looking for someone to confide in, I would like their undivided attention, and I like for them. When I say to be present, I like for them to have my heart, my interest at heart, and that is to, you know, be the best person that you. Tell me the truth. Don't tell me what I want to hear. Tell me what I should hear. You know, sometimes people just say, "Oh man, you know you're doing good." How am I doing good when my results is not adding up to what you're saying? All right. Next one, Giovanni's on you.
What if the mentorship isn't working?
Mm.
If you ask someone to be your mentor and later feel like that person isn't someone you can rely on or come to with your problems, it's okay to acknowledge that it might not be the right fit. You can have a conversation with your current mentor and seek a new one. Finding the right mentor may take time, but the benefits of a mentorship make it something worth pursuing.
Absolutely, absolutely. Finding the right fit, so don't be afraid, if you think that that person is not, you know, hey, listen, you're looking to make progress. You're not there to be stagnated. You're looking to grow and to become a success. That's the whole idea of mentoring someone so that they can be successful by empowering someone. And a lot of times we empower people with not only our words but with our deeds. And so that is major. So the last one we're going to cover, and that is other methods to stay sober. Mentorship programs aren't the only option that can help you stay sober. There are other resources you can utilize in addition to a mentorship, and there are four of them. Giovanni gonna read one. I'm gonna read one. Vice versa. We're gonna go on until we finish.
Recovery groups. Recovery groups can be another excellent form of peer support as an alternative to mentorship. Recovery groups often have regular meetings where people can discuss topics surrounding recovery and help support one another throughout the process.
Mhm. The next one: healthy hobbies and distraction. Healthy hobbies can be beneficial for overall mind and body health, especially during the recovery process. This method can be a dependable way to form a more positive habits alongside outlets to engage the mind and cope with the everyday stresses of life. Mhm. It's on you.
Focus on fitness and health.
Mhm.
Health and fitness can be an exceptional outlet for someone in recovery. Focusing on your health will build positive habits that keep you feeling good and on the right track.
Mhm. And the last one we're going to read is building positive relationships. Remember, people, building positive relationships. All four of these aspects or methods to stay sober are very vital and recovery. And that is the last one: building positive relationships. Building positive relationships with people who will be good influences and support your recovery is essential. Seek out supportive friends and family members to create a secure system around you. Good relationships can help you feel more connected and keep you on the right track as you pursue long-term sobriety. And on that note, we out of here today. I want to call on my guest, co-host, friend, but we got somebody here, and tell people who you are, man.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Giovanni Tapio over here, and
Mhm.
trying to stay sober. I got to keep coming back.
Keep coming back. You heard that, right? Keep coming back and join us. And I'm grateful, Giovanni, that you're here. I'm glad that you participated. I'll tell you about that off the air. But thanks a lot. My name is Craig. Until the next time, keep your head up. Oh, we got two comments. Hey, Emmanuel. I didn't know you was there, man. Good. All right, and so I'm glad you checked in on us, man. And I got Emmanuel here with me. You know who that is, right? Yeah. All right, man. All right, everyone. Until next time, stay safe. Almost missed them.